going to end it all. Hi guys, so I'm supposed to be sewing 4 shirts, kind of. They're like half size, so they'll be like maybe this big. And I'm gonna record stuff because if I don't, I might go crazy. I'll put timestamps in the editing. I'll put timestamps because, like, I just dropped my AirPods. Yeah, they're fine. Also, I'm not wearing a bra because it's comfortable. So if you see my boobs, you did not. I'm heating up food first because if I don't eat soon, I'm going to die. Welcome to my super awesome room in my very unflattering outfit. Hold on. This is it. This is it. So we're gonna go over this. I have an evil bag full of evil stuff, like my sewing stuff, and my second evil bag full of muslin. I have my ironing board, and I have to get my actual iron out, and an entire table, because I have one tiny table. And here's my sewing machine, super cool. The stuff isn't plugged in yet, because then I'll have to move it, like, to this part of the table, and I'm, like, trying to eat right now. So, yeah, awesome. So I propped my iPad up against my shark. You can't see him because, wait, actually no. You can see him. Thank you, shark. These are called patterns, and I think professional fashion stuff. I'm doing the bag stuff away from the camera because I just found out, I have to stop doing this. I just found out that it's really fucking loud when it's right next to the camera. So I have to sew 4 things, right? And I did say shirts, but they were not entirely, like, they're not shirts. It's just like this front part and like half of the back. First pattern: slash and spread, half waist and half shoulder dart. That makes no sense. Basically, thing on the top, thing on the bottom, and then on the back. There's only a thing on the bottom because the top, like, thing is for boobs. Amazing. Pattern number 2. Half size dart to waist pleat. These are like the same, but for this, when I cut it out, instead of sewing something closed, I think it's just gonna be ironed. That makes no sense. It will. It will. Pattern number 3. Wait. Okay. So this one is the dart to gather at shoulder. So the thing about this guy, I'm gonna say a lot of bullshit. So the back is whatever. It's just the standard thing, but the front looks funky as hell. It looks funky. And it looks weird, but it's literally just a little ruffle right here. That's it. Last pattern thing, but you can't even see it because it keeps curling in. So this is just like the standard shirt block, but I don't know if you've noticed because you don't know what these are supposed to look like, but there's like an added part here, so it's like the side of the shirt will have like extra fabric. Is it more obvious on this one? I feel like it's more obvious on this one. But it's okay. It's okay, we'll figure it out. So all those patterns were notched, and you probably have no idea what that means. That's fine. You see how this paper guy is like clean? I mean, there's holes, but that's like so I could do the middle thing. Whatever. They're supposed to be notched with this scary thing. Now you get to watch me notch this because I ran out of class time. You see what I mean? That was the back. There's different pieces for the front and the back because the front has curves that the back does not. That was really... Hope you guys are liking this. Also, the notching leaves these like little bits of paper behind, and if I find any on the floor, I'm gonna lose it. I'm really gonna lose it. second one done. I don't know how to describe what happened between the last clip and whatever's going on right now, but I cut out all the fabric I needed, and you know, I'm just like contemplating explaining like the grain line and all that, but like why would I do that? Iron thing, really dirty table. I have no idea where my mom got this from. Also, like, my iron, the steaming function, like my mom thinks that it will make the thing explode, so I have to like manually spray the water on the whatever. So I guess the next update is after I iron the fabric. Okay, so this is what, no, not yet. This is like the build up to like actual torture, okay? Because I have all this stuff, right? I have all this fabric, and I have patterns, and I have to cut it out, right? But I have to make sure it doesn't shift around, so I have to pin it. Super awesome update. And by that, I don't know, it's 5 in the morning, and I finished the stuff, and it's not like I forgot to record up like the process. I mean, I kind of did, but also like I feel like recording it would make it take longer. I will show you the stuff though. By the way, I finished my pasta, so I had to make so I wouldn't die. Wow. This makes no sense. Wow. That was the flared shirt sample. I don't know if I mentioned it, but these are samples. Shirt samples. So if I did like actual entire shirts, can you imagine how long this would have? Yeah. No, I think I would have killed myself. That is really weird looking. Okay. So the most distinct part of this is just literally just this weird part. It's a gathered shirt sample. Let me show you the inside. Awesome sauce. Okay, next one. This looks like strange, and you probably can't tell what's up with it. It's pleated. Only this bottom part is sewn, so I can, oh my god, can you even see? Guys, I promise there's like a pocket right there. What the fuck? Does that make, whatever. And this is just the front piece because, I don't know. The main instructor isn't telling the, like, instructors anything, and we're starting to suspect that they're literally experimenting on us, because I was told that this was originally a sewing class and pattern making class was a separate thing, and people are like, yeah, honestly, I think that they mashed the classes together, which is why the due dates are crazy. All the classes are constantly behind, and whatever. Anyway, this looks funky. Sorry guys, I had ironing problems. This one has the back part too, but it's like, who cares? Awesome sauce. Wait, you know what looks nice? I really like this actually. Look, I don't know if you can't see it, but it's like the thing is full on it. Whatever. I'm starting to feel a little crazy. So now we're gonna start the amazing, awesome process of cleaning up. Also, I have this guy left over because I found out halfway into cutting it out that I didn't need the back piece. So now I have this guy. I think the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna have all the patterns stacked up. Throw these on. I don't know if I showed you my weird, I think I did, my awesome folder. I'm shoving it in here. I think, truthfully, I think they want me to die. I really do. I really, really do. The next project is an entire, like, shirt thing, but they're going to give us, what, 2 class days? And one of them, we're not even going to be able to work because my instructor is going to be explaining stuff to us. We just learned this part of the shirt. And we're supposed to be learning about like collars next. We haven't talked about sleeves. Apparently, shoulder hems are different. And this is due... The shirt is due on May 1st. And you might be thinking, oh, that's not too bad. Okay, well, I have other classes to be focusing on, man. I have my own life. And, like, for a while, like, every time I said that, I felt like, oh, man, I kind of sound like an asshole when I say that. But it's like, what am I even lying about? It's not like I'm making anything up. Well, like, genuinely. Because the only reason why I'm up at 5 in the morning doing it, like, all of this at one time, is because on Tuesday, I found out, no, not me, on Tuesday, me and my classmates were told this has to be done by before class Thursday, which is today, technically today, because when I go to sleep and wake up, technically, like, you know what I mean, before class. So it's after school Tuesday, after school Wednesday, which is right now, and then before class Thursday. So Thursday don't even count, okay? And you're thinking, why didn't you do this after class on Tuesday? Well, actually, I was working on my art project for my other class because I have other classes. Yeah, guys, I know, this is so crazy. So I only had tonight to do it. What am I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Also, the toilet broke. I didn't do it. I have my sweet mate texted me and she was like, hey girl, I'm so sorry, the toilet is not flushing. And I called the plumber and I don't know when bro's gonna show up. I said okay, that's fine, whatever. But the toilet was like broken and I thought that the plumber would come like before we went to sleep, but no, I think they're coming tomorrow. So I have to go and travel downstairs to use the bathroom, and then both of the bathrooms downstairs were closed for cleaning. So I should just kill myself. Whatever. And now you get to enjoy the wonderful process of watching me hashtag clean up, but you can't see any of the actual stuff, so it's just gonna be me running around. So this next part is going to be you watch me rearrange my furniture. I have to like actually shove everything back in a place because you can't see it, but there's an entire table here that wasn't here. It's bad. Okay, time lapse start. What's up, freaks? Here's a new angle because, yeah, you can't even see the. There's the tape. And I have to shove it in here. Sorry, guys. My laundry was under my bed in a cart because I didn't want you saying my laundry. So, oh wait, do you like my new wall? At the end of the day, who give a fuck? Not me because. Actually, no, I do. My skin started reacting really bad, so we're in the new shirt. The swag shirt. I would show you my back, but it's like so bad. Hold on. Oh my god, you can't even see the scratches. Hold on. Like, oh my god. I'm going to bed. I'm either going to bed or I'm